Share Aviation, a network for pilots by pilots.
Hey there lovely people, welcome to my sixth part, just talk about getting my restricted instrument rating in the UK. So this lesson we did something a little bit different. So before we've really just done kind of full panel, limited panel, instrument flight, plus some surveillance radar approaches. Today we went back to VOR tracking and we did a little kind of cross-country VOR exercise. So I showed you my map at the end of the episode last week. So this is the route that we took. So we took off from Manchester Barton here. We tracked the Wallasey VOR out here. Once we got to the correct radial, so the 307 radial from Manchester, we took this route, cross-checked halfway, saw which when we got to the halfway point, timed it, and then we said, okay, well, we need to be at the end. We're going to be at the end by double that time. So we were able to kind of estimate quite accurately, and actually it worked out really well. Got to there at the right time, did the same thing there, did the same thing there. It's basically just a little kind of route just to brush up on skills. It's particularly kind of select, identify, display, getting that really kind of set into my mind so that it's just a natural process as soon as you select a VOR. And I'll just show you the preparation I did for that flight. It's just this here, so I wrote down on my little piece of paper. So here's the Wallasey VOR, here's the frequency, and here's the Morse identifier, and then Manchester, here's the frequency and the identifier. Then we had the different legs of the route. So go out on the Wallasey QDM 262 degrees, and then Manchester QDR. So QDM is the direction to the VOR, and the QDM and the QDR is the radial, so it's the direction from the VOR. So I just kind of put that out on there, and you can see I put in the little diagram as well, just to kind of get a slightly kind of visual idea of the shape that we were flying. So that's what we did. I thought it was going to be really difficult actually. I thought it was going to be a case of getting up, really hurriedly kind of switching between things, and kind of getting behind. I think that was kind of my main concern, that I was just going to get up there, I was going to get behind, I was going to panic, and then it would all kind of fall apart. But actually I found that, so it was a kind of a little stage further than you had to do for the standard PPL course. But I thought actually with enough kind of planning, and I'm glad that I did that pre-flight plan as well, because not only did it give me that little kind of chunk of information on a small bit of paper, it also just helped me to understand the route in my mind. I think in general, just with any flight, especially the more complex it is, the more pre-flight planning you do, the better the flight is going to be, and the less work you're going to have to do in the air. So that was something I was really glad that I did, was doing that pre-flight planning. And actually once we got up there, I didn't find myself panicking or getting behind or anything like that. I actually found myself just really enjoying it, which was really good. So actually went up there, had a lot of fun. It was really satisfying to be able to say, well, we're on the halfway point according to this VOR, we're on that radial, so that's how long it took us to get there. Okay, it should take us 4 minutes extra to get to the end of our leg here, and then to see it all work out and it all come together, and us to be at exactly the right point at the right time. That was really quite kind of satisfying. So yeah, it was good. It was actually a really good fun lesson. The other thing that we did was, so that was all done kind of visually. Well, not visually, we were following the VOR, but I didn't have the hood on. And then we came back doing another surveillance radar approach, which was good. It's been a couple of weeks since I've really done one properly again, so it was a little bit kind of challenging. I think just it was just helping to kind of re-cement in my mind, I guess. It was revision basically. But yeah, I can see that I still need to do a little bit more work just to get completely polished, to get it all kind of brushed up nicely. So that was good, and once again it's quite a nice feeling when you're told you're at the minimums, and you look ahead and land and you take off the hood and you can see the runway in front of you, and you know that actually, if that had been a real approach, then you would have got in fine. So that was quite cool. So the next lesson and the next episode I'll be talking about, I think we're going to be briefing and then doing some radar vector DME approaches. So I said at the end of the last episode that I'll be doing them at some point soon. I think we're going to start kind of really going for them in the next lesson. So I'll be talking about that next time. Thanks for watching. I've got another kind of flying video coming out soon, so it's not all going to be just me talking to the camera. After this IMC training, this restricted instrument rating training, I went out for another flight. I took some video, so that was a good fun flight. So I'll be putting that together, and that'll be hopefully up in the next few days. So stay tuned, subscribe, leave a comment if you're finding this good, and thanks for watching.